Well, we're excited about the strategic plan. It started this year. The BOC passed it. Additional personnel to help us provide services. It was a dedicated community coordinator position that's a volunteer that will help us with adoptions. It is an in-house animal welfare specialist that will be a Rockdale County employee that will do adoptions and shelter work and help us get those out to get as many animals out of a shelter as possible. Those are some huge things. The other things is this massive expansion that we're getting ready to come out to expand our actual holding capabilities and to expand the offices to handle these additional personnel. Part of the strategic plan, the adoption protocol that we're instituting is that every animal that now is adopted and leaves our facility will be microchipped, have all its shots, and be spayed or neutered. And that helps keep down the population of animals in the community, and that's going to be taken care of in the fee that you pay when you adopt it. There's nothing after the fact. It's just, this is it, and when you get your dog, cat, puppy, or whatever, it's ready to go. One of our goals in this long-term strategic plan, it is a 4 to 5 year plan with more people in the field. These people who are either volunteering or employees helping with adoptions and more social media campaigns to get the adoption message out. A larger facility to house animals for a longer period of time. Our goal is to continue to reduce the animals that we have to euthanize until we can meet stats that make us statistically a no-kill shelter.
Part of that, it's not all things that we're able to control. A lot of this is going to take buy-in from the community. It's going to take the community's help. It's going to take the community being responsible for their animals, keeping them up. If you get a dog and you need to rehome it, taking those extra steps to go about rehoming it and finding a place for it to go so it doesn't end up in a shelter. Spaying and neutering your animals so that the population, is reduced. So it's, even though it is a 4 to 5 year goal of ours, we can only do so much. It does take buy-in from the community and the community stepping up and helping us.
And that's very important from our standpoint because we can strive and we're fighting against numbers. So the more people who abandon their animals, who don't spay and neuter, who essentially discard older animals that nobody really wants to adopt, those are all, we have to deal with those animals. We're not going to let them just die in the field. So we have to deal with those, and the more the community supports the efforts, the less of those animals we will have to address, which we can be more successful in becoming a statistical no-kill shelter. Essentially, it's administrative functions that CEG and other officers would have to come out of the field to do on a regular basis. It's answering the phone, it's handling paperwork, it's dealing with the vet offices to get procedures done and bills paid. It's handling people when they come in the door and getting them to the right person as quickly as possible rather than having to wait for an officer to be available. So it's going to give us a lot more coverage in the office area and to help get a lot of the administrative work that when you have an operation this size, it happens every day.
It's dedicated completely to animal services. You're able to view the animals that we have available for adoption, click on the pictures, get a little information about them. There's also a Meet the Staff section that will have pictures of the staff and a little bit about them. You can get access to all of our ordinances, our stats to show, for several years. I think we went back to 2018 all the way to current, what's going on, how many calls we're answering each day, how many animals are coming in, how many animals are leaving, things like that. There's also a wish list on there for people that want to get involved and help out the shelter. It has a list of items that we use every day and how to donate those to us. And then there's also a little contact us form that you can send an email directly from the website to ask about any questions you may have.
Everything we're doing in the strategic plan and everything that is part of every program we're putting into place, that is the end goal, is to get animals in, get them either rehomed or get them back to their original home.